Hello everybody, I'm a Rainbow and welcome to Yeeps 2.0. The game has just gotten so much bigger with 2.0. It's amazing. And I'm going to try to take you through some of the actual building changes that have occurred and some of the things that have happened. And I'm going to try and do this kind of quickly so that you can learn it yourself, but it'll give you an idea how this all works. So right now I'm in my private and I'm in a space that has had nothing happen to it. And you can see they've changed. So the outside background is just nothing there. You can make it anything you want. But before I address all of that, let's take a look at what can actually go on in here. Now, take a look at dimensions. I'm going to click on that and open this menu up right now. And you can see on the dimensions, it's amazing. So 80 by 80 by 80 used to be it. 32 by 32, that was the sandbox size. And you can see where it's at right now, 128 by 96 by 128. That is enormous. And these other sizes are all the same there. All right. And I don't actually have to change it because that's what I've already got it set to big right now. All right. So, and day-night cycles are a thing right now. So right now it's night and I got the clock out so you can see that the clock actually ticks down. All right. It doesn't correspond to the hours, but it does keep Yeeps time, which I don't know what it is yet, but we will find out. So this actually controls the time of day in your map. If you don't want to use the regular day-night cycle, you would adjust it with this, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then this changes the landscape out here beyond that because you can actually go much farther than the outside of the map. But let's go ahead for now, and I'm going to do this and show it to you. We're going to just randomize hills, and this, quite frankly, is amazing. It just puts all that out there, and randomly throws those up there. So this is the background that you can have for your map. Even better, you can adjust that, and I'll show you how you do that in just a minute. So now let's take a look at this default. As I've been talking, you can gradually see the moon is actually going down and the sun is going to come up as this ticks around. But I'm going to show you how to change this. So I want to make it morning and do that. And boom, it is morning already. Now notice the clock has stopped. And if we look up, you can see the position of the sun. It will not change, all right? The position of the sun is static there. And you can know that because your clock is not moving. The sun won't change, all right? Now, if we want to make it noon, let's do afternoon because we'll get a bigger jump right there. Sun is over there. Let's do sunset. And honestly, with the hills and stuff, this is awesome. I love the way it looks. And yeah, you can do that. Now they have some other settings in here as well. Just plain night and then midnight. So dark, moon is shining high above us. And then they've got a couple cave ones here, and you can play with those. Cool cave, hot cave, and there's no moon. It's just lighting, as it were, and you can see the whites look a little bit dim, that kind of thing. So, all right, let's go back to default. So we are back. You see the clock's counting down and you see the moon's going down right there. All right, so you saw me adjust the background there on the hills. What's also cool about this is you can go out here and do this yourself. I mean, you can literally get outside of the map now. You can actually manipulate this terrain with the terrain tool right here. Up and down, raise it, do different things that you want. All right, and this is actually off the map. All right, but it's kind of cool. So if you want to raise one of these up and you're on it, all right, I am now so far above the map. It's amazing right here, and you can do all of that. So let's just jump on down. All right, everybody, just I didn't really mess with it too much, but let me show you some. I mean, you can really get back here on the terrain. You see how far back it goes, and you can do whatever you want with it, to liven it up as far as this goes. You know what? I haven't tried to paint it. Can you paint it? Darned if you can't. Oh, that's cool. And you can move the trees, but you can't take them and drop them out here. They just turn into little bitty trees. All right, so you see how I can manipulate that with the tool. And while I've been talking, I'm going to put this away. We now have sunrise as it comes up. So this is, the default version in the maps. All right, let's take a couple look at more of these. We've already plains. Let's look at plains. And there you go. You got plains, some trees, and just stuff around there. And city is also another nifty one. I mean, look at that. Okay. I mean, you can't actually get those buildings, but they're out there. So everybody can randomize their backgrounds quite a bit. So I really like that. All right, everybody. The last thing I want to show you is the terrain copy paster. And right now I'm finding this a little bit glitchy, but hopefully they will fix that in the future. Now, you can just clear your terrain by holding the button. That clears all the exterior terrain. This does not copy your map, okay, or anything like that. Now, let's go back and throw that back on there. Randomize city terrain. To copy it, you see, for some reason that doesn't work. But, I don't want to do plains. Let's do mountains. If I change it and the copy paster is down, it will copy. I think that's a little glitchy behavior. I think that will fix it. But if you need to work around it, there you go. So now I've copied that. Let me change it to plains. And if I go to paste it, it pastes the one that was there before. And bear in mind, you're supposed to be able to adjust the terrain you want. So if you want to make a copy of that, you can. But the terrain adjuster does not work in the wilds where I am right now. Okay, so just bear in mind, this thing exists. I think it's got a little bit of work to be done on it. Hey, no big deal, but it's very cool. So you'll be able to, if you make some custom terrain you want to use on the outside of your map, you'll be able to copy it and then paste it down. All right, everybody, there you go. I'm a Rainbow, and I hope this is useful for you to get you started with the new building that you can do in Yeeps. It is amazing just how big all of this is. I'm shocked. But anyway, you guys are going to love it. Y'all take care. Bye now.